Finally. After this morning, viewers have been forced to watch a revolving door conveyor belt of presenters big enough to rival the Generation Game. The chosen ones have been revealed. Yes, Phillip Schofield and Holly Willoughby's permanent replacements have been announced. And surprise, surprise, ITV This Morning bosses have not listened, yet again, to its audience. And Blinkerhole subscribers, who in the majority have backed Emma Willis to fill Willoughby's shoes, are unfortunately going to be let down. Not even Holly's doppelganger Mollie King, who has been accused of deliberately attempting to look like Holly, made it past the first post. No, it is former GMTV live host Cat Deeley, who is officially the new Holly Willoughby. Considering Cat's previous connection to Ant and Dec, it shouldn't really come as any surprise that she was chosen. They are all in the same club, after all. As for Phillip Schofield's replacement, well, that is of course Ben Shephard, who, as we mentioned in an earlier video, has already begun to morph into the disgraced former presenter. Will Ben come to regret his decision? We believe so. After all, what already very successful presenter would willingly want to mar their own career by becoming the next Phillip Schofield? It makes you wonder whether Ben had a choice in the matter, doesn't it? It is said that both Cat Deeley and Ben Shephard are set for big money deals as the new faces of This Morning, and pay for the new duo is understood to be around £550,000 each. £150,000 less than Holly and Phil. A source said lots of people were considered. Ultimately, it's about chemistry. Ben's clean-cut image was seen as a huge factor in him getting the nod, while Cat proved popular during a recent presenting stint on the show's sofa. Another source added, "This is one of the most coveted gigs in UK television. ITV XX are determined to get it right." Cat really impressed when she came in, and Ben is a consummate professional and hugely popular with the housewife demographic. He's an extremely safe pair of hands, has real gravitas, and doesn't have a whiff of scandal around him. He's purer than pure. Oh dear, poor Ben. We have a feeling that his clean-cut image may take a tumble after jumping into Phil's shoes. The position does seem to be somewhat cursed. The source continued, Cat is the #1 target to replace Holly, but negotiations are ongoing. Lots of people were considered, but ultimately it's all about chemistry. Everyone is very excited, and the sense is that Ben and Cat will be a real boost to morale on the ground. However, news of Ben moving across from breakfast show Good Morning Britain is bound to put Dermot O'Leary's nose out of joint. The source added, bosses are sure to take Dermot to one side, and make sure he remains happy. He's very much a part of the show's future, and is hugely liked by staff and production. Oh, poor Dermot. Blinkerhole can just see his little face now, all screwed up, as he throws his toys out of the ITV studios window. Meanwhile, co-presenter Josie Gibson is set to benefit after winning new fans with her appearance on I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here. It was recently revealed that she has had talks to feature more prominently and regularly, and can expect a 50% pay rise. The source said, Josie will get a new role on the show, and be bumped up to 2 days a week. Alison Hammond, though, who is currently absent while starring in a pantomime, didn't even get a mention. Where will this morning's new all-star lineup put the Bake Off star? Well, out in the cold, it appears. Several newspapers have reported that TV insiders say the show's relaunch could be pushed back to late January, or even February. A source said, these past few weeks have seen some great viewing figures. That's debatable, in our opinion. They continued, bosses are really happy with the current rotation of talent. The key thing is to not rush into anything, and get the formula just right. ITV responded, saying, we don't comment on speculation. Interesting, so is this yet another case of the media jumping on the bandwagon and in effect, guessing which presenters are to be the new Phillip Schofield and Holly Willoughby? It's a possibility. In our opinion, until we get those chosen bums on the This Morning sofa permanently and see it with our own eyes, quite literally, anything could happen. But it's fair to say that if ITV do not make an official announcement to end the speculation, they will lose even more viewers, which could even signal the end of the show altogether. The pressure is on as This Morning fans have vowed to switch off, after becoming fed up of the daily host roulette, and complaining they don't know who's coming next. Quite. Following the appearance of yet another new host, Mollie King, one fuming viewer slammed on X, tuned in, saw presenters, and tuned back out. While someone else said, Mollie is the best presenter out of all the revolving female ones to host the show so far. Paired up with Craig, you'd have the perfect, permanent replacements to their predecessors. Another angry fan complained, I'm so confused with this morning, I never know who is going to be presenting next, then it's a whole process of getting used to who's on the show. Have I missed something? I love all the couples, but would love to have more permanent presenters. Is anyone with me on this? While another viewer uploaded a picture of this morning's regular therapists Nick and Eva Speakman, quipping, "Surprised these two ain't had a try at presenting this comedy show," and another added, "Them. Who look at us mixing it up every 5 minutes with new presenters. Me. Stop now and put Emma and Rylan back on with Alison and Craig on Fridays. That's it. Job done." The news that Ben Shephard and Cat Deeley, who looks to have ultimately got her cream, could be the permanent hosts, comes as Rylan Clark and Cat Deeley were named the most compatible This Morning presenting duo by an expert, beating newbie Mollie King and Alison Hammond, Dermot O'Leary and Josie Gibson to the top spot. Body language expert Darren Stanton claims that Rylan and Cat make a dynamic duo due to their infectious chemistry, as it makes viewers feel like they're in the same room as them, and the pair are able to let go and be themselves on screen, according to Spin Genie. Following behind is Rylan and Emma Willis, as the duo are described as telepathic and very in sync. He further said the TV stars work perfectly together, and interviewing comes naturally to Rylan. Darren added, "Craig and Rochelle have good chemistry together. They work really well on screen and genuinely get on. While they're new to the lineup, they have got a nice bond. I think it works better for him to present with Rochelle instead of Cat, as they have similar personalities and experiences as presenters." He continued, "Andy Peters is a very strong personality and a huge part of This Morning. He's always had a lot of confidence in presenting and leading the way. He never fails to show energy and enthusiasm. He makes everyone feel at home and he isn't self-conscious in the slightest. There is a natural connection on screen between him and Rochelle. Craig and Cat aren't massively compatible when they're presenting together. They work as a duo and they get the job done, but there isn't a lot of engagement between them. I don't buy it with them. Cat is massively experienced and it comes naturally to her. However, I sense some nervousness from Craig when they're together, and it may be that he's intimidated by her experience as a presenter." And Darren added, "I could see signs of awkwardness from Craig and he was masking his emotions. Nervousness is coming through. Cat was the most confident out of the two. They don't look that natural when they're together and it comes across as quite distant at times." But the comments section of the post was awash with demands from the viewers, who seemed unanimous in declaring who they wanted to host the show permanently. One This Morning enthusiast wrote in response to the post, "Emma and Rylan have been the best so far." The comment was endorsed by others, with one saying they didn't want to watch anyone else but Emma and Rylan, and another commented, "Without a shadow of a doubt they are brilliant together. When are ITV going to sort their act out and give the public what they want?" Another fan concurred, writing, "It's all getting ridiculously silly now. Just give the main presenting job to the most professional pairing. Rylan and Emma are best to date, in my opinion." Another wrote, "Emma and Rylan were the best by a mile," with another writing, "Emma and Rylan are the best. They have been so funny. The chemistry between them is great." And yet another commenting, "Emma and Rylan. They have obvious friends chemistry. They don't look like they are always reading the autocue. Very easy. Very intelligent. I won't watch it if it isn't those two." While some fans showed support for Dermot and Alison, others requested that bosses make a return to the This Morning days of Richard Madeley and Judy Finnegan by having a married couple front the show, with one typing, "I would love Tess and Vernon to be permanent hosts. Love them." Blimey, at this rate ITV bosses might as well reinstate Phillip Schofield and Holly Willoughby. For all the good making Ben and Cat their replacement has gone down. It seems as though some TV fans are even missing old Phil, and have even started petitioning ITV to revive his career, but this time casting him in the 2024 season of Celebrity Big Brother. With news that the iconic celeb version of the reality show will return to ITV in March next year, fans have been flooding social media, demanding that Phillip Schofield gets a slot on the show. One person wrote on X, "Celebrity Big Brother is the perfect place for a disgraced celebrity to redeem themselves, as we've seen in the past. This is his chance to make a comeback and seek forgiveness from the Facebook mums who will no doubt support him again." And another predicted, "ITV are going to cast Phillip Schofield on Celebrity Big Brother, no doubt." While one fan gushed, "I would be so down for this. Oh dear, Can we really envisage Phillip Schofield airing his dirty linen in the diary room in a few months' time? In our opinion, it's his former runner-lover, who up until now has remained unusually quiet. That would make for the most interesting viewing. Now wouldn't that be something? But alas, we doubt either of them will make a shock appearance. After all, following the whitewash ITV inquiry results, it looks like bosses went to great lengths to hide the truth of the Phillip Schofield scandal. Would they really want all the juicy details revealed on Celebrity Big Brother in front of the whole nation? We very much doubt it. Please like and subscribe for more journeys through the Blinkerhole. For entertainment purposes only. Keep up to date with our latest investigations and hit the join button. If you like what we do, send us a super thanks. Official Blinkerhole merchandise is available in store.